Kolluri from CIP Abroad. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and previously worked in Conestoga College and Manohar College as the International Students Recruitment Officer. Welcome to our daily live QA session streamed to our social channels. I'm today here in Vancouver attending a Canada Higher Education Conference. Today is the third day of the event, and we get to meet with all the colleges and universities from Canada, from US, existing partners, and also new partners. Have some interesting meetings as well. So I'm hoping that we'll have some new partnerships coming in from Canada specifically. So I'm here for another. I think it's 7:30 here in Vancouver, so I still have another 1.5 hours and I'll be with you guys. So yeah, please. I think I was just talking to Naveen. Naveen is one of our students who just joined uh, who just
Conestoga.
landed here to Canada. Naveen, welcome to Canada, Naveen. And yeah,
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
so we were just discussing about the program. So Naveen, just a recap, like were there any questions asked at the immigration? How was your check-in, and did you apply for your SIN number at the airport, or no, you did not?
Yes, sir. The first thing is immigration is so easy. They only asked me the only one question regarding that where you are studying and all. And the person behind me, he told that after get the another immigration person told him to show the email to open the college website. So I was shocked. If I was in that position, I don't have the data. So I request the further
Mhm.
students who are coming here, it's better to have your mail ID and password to get it to log in into the campus the website.
So
So that's the
it
advice.
was not you, but somebody else. There was another person, and they were asked to do that.
Yeah, yes, sir. It was happened to him. He told that it was took a while because he also didn't remember his mail ID and password, so it took a while for him. But gladly, I don't I didn't get that. I was not in that position. Yeah.
That's good. You know,
So that was
sometimes they just want to check in if this is a genuine student, but again, this is Canada is pretty much safe compared to the US as long as the student has the proper documentation and you know can explain pretty much should be fine. Okay, so
yeah.
we were discussing
And
about your yeah, please go ahead, you were saying.
oh, nothing, sir. You asked me about the scene where I didn't get the scene in the airport. After coming to my place, I went to the Service Canada Center and I get the scene within few hours, within one hour itself.
That's not bad as well. That's not bad. There is an option, however, if you guys are interested, there's always a rush from the airport. You collect your luggage and you want
Yeah,
to
I was so late
uh,
that night. That night I was so late and my cab
yeah,
is
so you're
waiting outside,
tired,
so
and
I
the
couldn't
last
able
thing
to
you
get
want to
this.
do is wait and get a SIN from the
Yeah,
airport. But sometimes there are no people. You can actually, there is a SIN counter. SIN number
yeah.
is social insurance number. This is like our PAN card in India for everybody in Canada.
Mhm.
SIN number is required for you to start your employment. You will the bank will ask you to provide your SIN number, your address. So this is basically required. So if you had not tired, and sometimes there's so many international students flying in, so might take a long time. But if you see that there are not many people at the airport, you can take it and it will save you half day going to Service Canada and getting your SIN number.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's also available in online as well, sir. I was after going there, they told that we have there is a service is also available in online. It will take 2 weeks to get the SIN number through online. Uh,
Yes, it does. Okay.
yeah, if someone.
So
So
yeah.
yes, regarding my question, so should I opt for the next year course in the JAN, or should I have to opt it in the for the JAN intake? When should I have to opt for the second year course?
Okay. International students can opt for a break between the first semester and second semester. For example, if you are planning to study in
Mhm.
you're coming, this is May intake, you finish your studies in
Yes.
December, so you can take a
Mhm.
break from January to April, and then you can continue your studies in May. But many colleges, they have programs, but again, some programs are specific Some programs are only offered in December intake, so that might be a bit of a pain. But in general, yes, you can definitely take a break and you can work. Okay,
Okay.
so the choice of program is important. You were, we were just discussing that you are interested in a career in IT. So there are two programs what I would definitely advise you to look in, depending on what stream you're interested in, right? So
Yes.
if you're looking into, for example, software development, okay? So
Mhm.
software development, Conestoga College, and if you like here and if you feel that you don't want to go anywhere, and this is where you want to stay, Conestoga is, Waterloo is a nice place. This is my home, and great. We work very closely with Conestoga College. In fact, Gary Halman, the vice president, also he's here at the conference, and we've been chatting yesterday, and uh, in fact, he was saying, Gautham, when you have a welcome party this intake, let me know. I will come to the welcome party. So, but many students are actually studying online this semester. So we might actually, what we've decided is we'll actually have a Toronto boat cruise party this year. And we'll try to arrange something for our students from Waterloo so that they can also join the boat cruise party. So anyway, getting back, Naveen, so this program in Conestoga, this is computer application development. Okay, computer application development. So this program,
It's available in which campus, sir? Downtown?
so this is available in Waterloo campus, Milton campus, and Gulf campus. Okay,
Okay.
Milton is a new campus. Milton is a city which is located just about 30 minutes. It is in between Toronto and Waterloo. Good location as well, and it's a new location. There are no colleges, so you guys will be the first. There is an this is a good location. It's not a small town; it's a big city as well, but not as big as the entire Waterloo, but still different. So this program, if you check in, so is open for anybody who has a bachelor's degree. And if you look at the courses, this is a proper software development course. Okay. I'll share you this link. Look at the course. It's system. If you look in, systems development, programming software development, web design and development, database development, web foundation, system project development project, current roles, program mobile application development, Microsoft Web Technologies, and they have two electives. You can uh, choose user experience interface or software. That is one option. Okay, I'll share you this link. You can check the program, but you really have to work very hard. If you have zero IT background, it's going to be very difficult for you. Okay. And the other program, what I would advise you is York University has an entry level program for cloud operations.
Is it a
Yeah, it is a postgraduate certificate. That is the reason why we are advising. I think he's disconnected. He'll come back. Okay. Yeah, so kindly, yeah, he's back again. Meanwhile, let me just say hi to Vasil.
Да-да, слушаю вас. Здравствуйте.
Да, Василий, я буквально минуту, я буду сейчас вот дальше с этим мальчиком общаться. Но у меня хорошие новости. Тут, возможно, один хороший университет, называется KPU, они дают студентам, просто не знаю, как по местам, но они дают студентам-украинцам, дают по стоимости канадцев, там 5-6 тысяч долларов.
Это университет, это не колледж, да?
Это не колледж, называется Quantlin Polytechnic University. Я сегодня буду встречаться, я больше информации дам. Там другие студенты тоже учатся, я уточнил.
Ну, это в сфере IT, правильно я понимаю?
Все программы там.
Это он в Британской Колумбии.
Это Британская Колумбия, Ванкувер. Хорошо.
Sir, I was
Нет у меня больше
disconnected.
данных. Вчера руководитель не был этот отдел. Я сегодня попробую с ним договориться, но встретиться, но его не было вчера.
Ну
Окей?
там правильно я
Я,
понимаю, в университете 4 года обучения идет, да?
да. Но там получается по 5-6 тысяч долларов в год.
Да, я вас
Все,
слышал,
что вы за
просто...
год платите, это по 7-4 года, может, вам подходит.
Да, я же говорю. Просто я не знаю, для работы, для знаний, что лучше, колледж. Я просто думал, колледж лучше.
Давайте
Я-
будем позже обсуждать это, хорошо? Я
Хорошо,
вам ничего
спасибо.
плохого не советую, поэтому вы
Гауtham,
эти вопросы не
огромное вам
переживайте.
спасибо, дай Бог вам здоровья. Всего хорошего.
Хорошо, Васил, да. Я напишу вам, хорошо. Naveen, so there's another program what we were discussing is York University. We work very closely with York University. It is the third largest university and the only university in Toronto which is providing 1-year PG programs, and they have a program in cloud operations. Okay. If you look at the program
Okay.
here, yeah, cloud operations.
So it is for Jan Index, sir?
Yeah, this is for January intake and it is open. If you, I'm not sure about the May intake, but for January intake, this is open. So let me just share you. So if you look at the program, who should take this program? So this is, recent graduates, information technology, computer science related from recognized college, university, or equivalent professionals with previous work experience in IT. So we can give it a try for this. So Conestoga program, if you are interested in a complete software, and here this is something, but remember again, Naveen, it has a lot of work for you if you have a zero IT background.
Sir, I have some experience in, not in experience, I have trained in cloud development, actual cloud technology. So it will be a good, but it is saying the background should be IT background. If I
Or
try
some
for
work
it,
experience, we can try if you have some work experience. Are you in touch with Sandeep from our team? Did Naresh give you or Sandeep's number?
yes, sir. Naresh, sir, he told me after going Canada, you can contact Sandeep, sir, like that he told when I was in India. So just now I'm talking with Sandeep, sir, while he's not there.
Yes. So yeah, so please connect with Sandeep in the afternoon and
Mhm.
check the program curriculum. If you're interested, we can go ahead, but make sure that you indicate write a short cover letter, indicate that you have some experience, internship, or some experience in cloud.
Cloud. Yeah, I have DevOps cloud. Yes, I have that.
That's
Oh.
good then. Okay.
So these are the two options only left for me, sir, for the Jan Index.
Only two options. What I would suggest you, there's no other options, unfortunately. Most programs require a bachelor's in IT. Some programs do exempt if the person has 3 years of work experience, but in your situation, you don't have IT work experience.
Okay. I can give a try for the York University, sir. I think it's better. What is the processing
Yes,
fee, sir, for that? 100 CAD, sir, for the York?
79.
Sure. And I want to know that if I have to book that seat, if I get selected, if I get a LOA, so I have to pay the 1500 CAD at the beginning.
No, so
And for the
York,
first time,
it is not 1500. York, it is, they have about 4,000 or 500, 4,000 or 5,000 deposit
in the beginning itself.
in the
Okay,
beginning,
sir.
but go ahead and submit, then money, you can always resolve it. And if there's any help you require, you reach out to me. Okay,
Yes,
Naveen?
sir. Sure, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. Take care, Naveen. So Naveen,
Yes,
I'll post an update in the next couple of days for the get-together party. So what I'm
Oh.
thinking is, because in Conestoga, many programs are online and some students did not come yet. So I was thinking, if it is, for example, 15-20 people for this intake and half of the people have not come in, so we will try to set up a bus or some transport for you guys to come to Toronto. Okay.
Sure. Within 15 days?
It's on the 26th of May. I will update in the group shortly.
Okay, sir. If you get a link, we will do that, sir. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Naveen, take care and stay safe. Welcome to Canada.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Yeah. I kindly request all the people who have joined the Zoom meeting to post a short message, your name and the city you are from, and I will follow the order of the messages posted. Okay. So I think I was talking to Naveen and Tasneem was already there. So the rest of the people, please kindly post a short message, your name and the city you are from. Okay. Tasneem?
Hi, Mr. Gautham. Hope all okay with you.
All good, Betty. How are you?
I'm well. So I just received my invitation to apply for permanent residency in Canada. I have about 21 days left to submit my application. And I'm doing it.
Congratulations. That's nice.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm doing it myself. I don't have an agent. I did have an agent, but after they took all my money, they have now absconded. So I'm on my own.
Very, very unfortunate. See, this happens, Betty. I see the express entry program is a very straightforward program. Once you understand, there is a fear about it, but again, it's pretty much simple. It's not difficult, but you will have to spend a lot of time checking the Facebook groups, talking to people, just to be sure that you are doing things right. Yeah, but please go ahead, tell me.
Yes, so I had some questions now about some of the documents I'm submitting. My first question was in relation to the proof of funds. So I think the expectation is that you need to have a certain amount for at least 6 months. And I have a portion of that amount, but a majority of that chunk is actually something that I've redeemed from my mutual fund. So my agent had told me mutual funds are counted, but now people are telling me it's better to liquidate it. So I'm liquidating it.
Yeah, it is
What
because
would you say?
recently there was one applicant who also reached out and who had submitted mutual funds, and
Okay.
IRCC actually, it was redeemable mutual funds. So IRCC actually sent a request to provide a confirmation that this was redeemable mutual funds and readily accessible to, to submit. Mhm.
Okay, so I have already redeemed them, but it's only been a month. So I don't have, as long as I provide my redemption slip, I should be okay, right?
Yes, if you write an explanation letter showing
Mm-hmm.
your mutual funds. Okay.
Okay. Perfect. So that was one question. My second question is now they want to know all the countries I have visited in the past 10 years. Now I'm a little confused about this because there was one trip that I made to Europe where the only entries stamps in my passport are through Germany, but I also visited
You're
Italy,
in the
Netherlands,
Schengen
etc.
because you don't
Correct.
need visas internally once you lead in. You can
Correct.
just put in the dates approximately where you came in, and that should be fine.
So I shouldn't mention the other countries which don't have the
No,
stamps in my
you
passport.
can mention, but just put in the dates approximate.
Okay.
Like, you were in Germany on this date, and if you went to Italy or if you went to
Correct.
Netherlands, just indicate the date.
Okay. Great. Thank you. Next question. Is it too late to change your NOC after you receive your ITA, or is it still
Yes,
possible to do?
Betty. No, you
Okay.
already received your ITA, right? So it's
Yes.
not really advisable to do that.
Okay.
Whatever
And
changes you could do is before
uh-huh.
you receive your ITA, you can edit, you can add, but once your profile you received your ITA, your application is fixed and you can only go ahead and submit your application.
Understood. So then what I need to do is ensure that my roles and responsibilities letter matches the description of the NOC I have already submitted.
Okay, yes.
Yes. Okay. Last question. Thanks for all your help so far. Last question is, um, so they also need my 10 years education history and what what I did exactly 10 years ago was I was in my 11th and 12th. So that's post secondary. It's not secondary. I don't see an option for post secondary in their drop downs. Instead, they have 2-year program at a university, trade school, or something like that. Is that the correct option that I need to pick for 11th and 12th?
Send me the screenshot. Let me check in. Usually my team checks in all this
Okay.
applications. It's been quite a long time since I personally go in and see the profiles. create
Yes,
the
I
profile.
understand.
So I just check in. But send me the screenshot. I will check in. Or if you can share the screen, Sandeep is here. Sandeep can also check in. Sandeep does a lot of, he assists us with creating the express entry profiles. Do you have access to your profile, Betty?
Yeah, can you just give me
What you
like a
could do
second to
is,
log?
what,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yes, please. Sandeep, are you here, Sandeep?
Yeah or no?
Yeah, yeah. Let's Tasneem. Let me talk to another person, and Tasneem can come back.
Sure.
Yeah. So, guys, kindly request to mute your microphones if you don't mind. Okay. So, Ojas from Mumbai. Ojas. Yeah, Ojas, are you here, Ojas? And
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
yes,
Uh,
Ojas, tell me, please.
I am Ojas. I am. Before I start, I'd like to speak my background. I did my BTech in computer science, then I did MBA, and
Mhm.
I began working as a corporate banker in HDFC, and I am working as a data analyst in IT and data analyst in SBI mutual funds. But here's the catch: in between, I had applied for a course in CBU, that is of PGDM in business management. Now I got to know that it's in the Atlantic region, so my interest went down because the lack of jobs in that market. So I didn't go. Now my visa, is will expire. My study visa has already expired this Jan. So what I'm thinking is I am planning to uh, apply for a new university in Toronto or Vancouver side for the course in supply chain management, IT, or international business. Now I'm
What is
confused.
your current, Ojas, beta? What is your current? I'm very familiar. I think you probably, yeah, you probably talked to me previously, Ojas, or this is the first time?
So I spoke to the first time, but my mom must have spoken to before. Maybe she very often joins these meetings. That's why.
What is your mom's name?
Dolly Mishra.
Okay, maybe. So, see, remember from the study visa perspective, you just cannot choose any program what you want. It has to be a program which is relevant to your current job and future prospects. Okay, so uh, so what are you currently doing?
I'm currently working as a data analyst in SBI mutual funds.
That's very good. So, how long have you been working in
I've been
as a
working here for the
in
past
IT?
1 year, 4 months.
1 year, 4 months. So you have to stick to IT. Supply chain is not an option for you.
But then I've also worked in SBI, in HDFC prior to this, in HDFC in corporate banking. So can I go for a course in international business? Would it be okay?
International business is always a generous program. You can go it, but again, so you don't like IT, data
No, no,
analytics. You're not
no, no,
interested.
no. What I want to keep options open. That's why I'm kind of.
Okay, maybe you have to make up your mind because these are completely direct in different streams, right? So what is your based on that? Yeah, you can definitely go to any of those generic programs like project management, global business management. You can, but again, still it has to be relevant. For example, you're when you're justifying you're a data analyst and you say I'm not interested to work in IT, I want to go into global management, business management, then it makes sense.
Okay. So how's the job market for international business management in Toronto, Ontario?
It is better. It's a generic program. If you want good jobs, I mean, highest paid jobs, okay. So definitely I would advise IT as a first option, but again, it is your choice.
Any other program apart from IT? Any other program?
What technology are you interested in? We were just discussing, as you see, we were discussing cloud. So again, it is more about your interest, what you are planning to do. So what is your interest? This is not like ad hoc, may abhi dekh liya aur aa gaya. There's a lot of homework and learning process involved here.
Basically, I'm more into SQL, maybe advanced Excel, Python, not Python, Power BI, Tableau, these kind of work.
Okay. So if you see, there's a very good program in Durham College. It's a data analytics.
Yeah.
And there's also, I'm actually here in at a conference, and just give me a second. So that there's a new university in Niagara Falls, which will be starting by the global university systems. And they actually have a few master's programs in data analytics. Just give me a second. I'll just show you guys. So this is University of Niagara Falls. I'm not sure if you can, but they have a master in data analytics starting in January 24, but location is not Toronto. This is Niagara Falls.
Okay. So, like for example,
okay, so they are starting 3 programs. So they have masters in data analytics. They have master of management specialization in emerging technology and entrepreneurship. And they have master of arts in digital media and global communication. So 3 master's program, and data analytics is a good program. You might be interested in that. If this is a new university, but again, you know.
Yeah, one more thing, sir.
And there's another.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there's another college which I just wanted to show. If you're interested in cloud operations, for example, you can look into York University in Toronto. And if you are specifically interested in data analytics, then Durham College has a very good program in data analytics.
So what about business analytics? Any course
this
in
is
that?
a one. Yes, Seneca College has business analytics. Conestoga College has business analytics.
Yeah.
But remember, you know, when you are in IT, when you go to the technical side, you will always have good possibilities with your job. But when you go to the BA role, is a bit, you know, jobs are a bit limited and salaries are also a bit limited. Okay.
Yes,
Seneca College has business analytics, and it's a 1-year program. Conestoga College has business analytics.
And so one more thing, sir, if I start.
Also good programs.
So prior to this, I had been IELTS. And my IELTS got expired. So now, after I give IELTS, let's say by next 2 months I'll be giving my IELTS academic. Is there a chance of getting Jan intake? Is there a chance?
See, what you can do is now you could basically, so you could take this Duolingo online test. Many institutions still accept Duolingo. This is an online test. What you can take this the comfort of your home. Okay. And that is eligible not for the visa, but just for your college or university admission.
Yes.
Some do not accept. For example, Fanshawe College, I think they stopped accepting it. But other colleges do accept. Okay. So
in Douglas, there are 1+1 course. So what's the difference between 1+1 course and 2-year course? Which one is better?
It's basically doesn't matter. You take 1-year course or 2 years. Some people only want to study 1 year, and some people want to do 2 years. So it's your choice. Basically, there's no difference at all.
But sir, what if we don't get a job within 1 year? What if, let's say, the worst case, we don't get a job within 1 year? Then what will be the worst case scenario?
You have to plan all this better. See, this is what you will have. Some people with many years of IT, they don't need to commit for 2 years. They study for 1 year, they get a job, and they work towards their PR, right? So take your time. I'll connect you with Rahul from our team. Okay. First thing is what you have to do is to decide kya karna hai aapko, right? Once you decide what you want to study, then you can look into the rest of the stuff about the programs. Shortlist what you want to study as a first priority. And then once you have the top decision made, then you can reach out and then you can shortlist the programs. Going for diverse programs, different streams, and you're not yet decided, it doesn't make sense. And secondly, see, these colleges open 12 months before the start date. Okay, so
Yes.
Douglas College is already closed for January intake.
Okay.
Okay, so Conestoga is already open. Seneca opens 10 to 12 months before the start date. And this is already May.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you really don't have time. Right? And I was just showing for the other people out here, if you guys are interested in data analytics, Durham College has a very good program in data analytics. It's a 1-year program. 1 year is 8 months, and good opportunities data analytics if you have. There's a good video. Let me just show you a short video of here. Let me just share you this video. I hope you guys can see this.
Yes, yes, sir, yes.
Yeah.
Data analytics is going to going forward.
I choose data analytics because I come from a background of computer stats math, and I am very interested in doing visualization and working on Tableau.
I've been a data analyst previously. I would like to enhance my skills in terms of data transformation, data visualization, and also insights generation for better decision making.
Students will learn how to look at data, visualize it, and make executive decisions for their employer. So students perform a lot of hands-on activities using advanced software such as Tableau, Power BI, R, SQL, and Python.
DC facilities, including the classrooms, are very well equipped. It's complete with all the learning resources and facilities.
In data analytics program, most of the professors we have come from an industrial background, so they have the real life experience. They usually share that experience as an examples in the upcoming assignments or in the upcoming activities.
The great thing about data analytics, we're seeing that it goes across all industries, but in particular, HR, the medical field, retail, and manufacturing seem to be the leading industries.
I'll be making a difference in society by accessing information that no one is able to access, being in analytics.
The professors has motivated us in terms of going through our career path as a data analyst or a business intelligence analyst.
So the possible career opportunities are in a data analyst role, a storytelling role, and a maybe programming role in terms of helping them understand their data and make better decisions.
The career I plan on taking is a decision support job at a hospital, most likely.
I will be in the data transformation and data visualization career path. I would like to be a business intelligence analyst where I can lead on to making dashboards and visualizations that can help industries.
Graduates will lead the way by empowering businesses to look at their data better and to make better decisions.
So I hope this, this video gives an insight into the program and what graduates might study. So decide. I've shared you Rahul's number.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, please check in, take your time, but again, not really long. A
Yes, sir.
couple of days is basically what you could, and also try to take this Duolingo test. Connect with Rahul is a very nice, helpful person, and he'll take it forward.
Yes, sir. I'll connect with them.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
And your visa is already expired, Ojas ki nahi?
Expired, sir. Study visa expired ho gaya.
Study visa expired. Okay, that's good. Okay. No issues. I think your experience is strong. So ID programs definitely good opportunity. Global business management, I would not advise you. It is a generic program. It is not giving you a job oriented degree. When you go for supply chain, you get a degree. When you go for data analytics or cloud, you get a job specific, industry specific degree. Global business management is about everything. Like you read bits and bits of mostly of business. There's no IT involved at all. Okay.
So let's say I did finance. So what if I go for marketing?
See, when people, like, again, it might not be your choice, but I would advise you to stick to IT. That is where you have good career prospects. The guy before you, he was from construction and he was very interested in IT because the salaries are better, job opportunities are better.
Okay, sir. I'll.
Okay.
Sure. Thank you, sir.
Think about it. You're welcome. Take care. So after Ojas, I think it was, I talked to.
Mr. Gautham, I had to share my screen.
Yeah, can you connect with Sandeep? Sandeep, can you call her?
Sure, Anna. I dropped my number over here in the chat box.
Yeah, Tasneem, can you connect with Sandeep ji and he will check in and he will advise you? Okay, instead of just
sure.
sharing the
message.
Zoom in public, maybe I thought that would be a better option. Okay, he'll send a screenshot to me and I'll check it.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, okay. Gitanjali.
Hi Gautam, good morning. So
good morning,
Gitanjali this side. I'm
You're
from Hyderabad. Yeah.
That's nice. You are here in currently Conestoga. You're studying in Conestoga.
Yes, in the project management course. My intake was January 2023. And my bachelor's was in civil engineering. Okay. And I had 4+ years, like 4.5 years of experience in construction industry from Mumbai and Hyderabad cities. And later I moved to Canada on 1-year program. So now I'm thinking to pursue the second course as well. So I'm fine with any management based programs or else the civil engineering related programs.
Okay.
So,
any specific location in Toronto? Like, where do you have your friends?
In Scarborough, yeah, in and around
in
Toronto.
Scarborough.
Yeah.
Okay. I would, if you are flexible, see, you already have your bachelor's, you already have project management in Conestoga, right? You're studying project management, right? So I would advise you to just to keep your options open. I would advise you to look into Gitanjali, I'll probably supply chain. It's a good option where you can look into a second career option. If you feel that construction might not be what you are interested in, that could be a good option. But unfortunately, moving forward, construction project management is no longer an option for you because there are many courses what you studied in project management which are already you completed, right? So it doesn't make sense for you to go to this repetition of programs.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, my latest designation back in Hyderabad was assistant manager in contracts and quantity estimation. So I was kind of into the PMO office, PMO stream, management stream. So that's why I chose project management as my first course.
Makes sense. Yes.
So now I would like to go with supply chain, or how would the global business management or international renewable business management courses, suffice my future purpose? I'm not sure about the
it's a generic program. It's not giving you
Exactly.
a career option. See, when you go with a global it's pretty much like project management. At least even project management, you can get a role as a global project manager. But with global business management, I wouldn't. If you look into the curriculum, there's a bit of HR, there's a bit of business management, there's a bit of accounting, so marketing a bit. So it's all about giving you a general introduction about the whole business. education. So it's not something which I would advise. I would probably like, just to go for a second option, I think supply chain would be a good program for you. And and not really sure, but again, it would be a complete change, maybe HR. But again, I would probably stick to supply chain as a good, because North America, the supply chain industry is massive. And given your work experience, you already have work experience, your very good communication skills, you already manage projects. So maybe supply chain might be a second career option, which might help you, because construction industry is good. There's a lot of massive construction going on here all the time. But again, if that is something which you might not be interested to pursue here, you will always have a second career option to fall back.
Okay, exactly. So, do you have any options for September intake this year, 2023, for supply management?
Difficult, Amma. Let me check in. I'm here with all my college colleagues here in Vancouver for this conference. September is already closed, but let me check in. There is one college, Fleming College, where we might actually have, it's not a big campus, it is only an international student campus. Okay. If you can leave your number, I will have.
Yeah, to be frank with you, my major intention is for the 3 years work permit, not exactly the studies or the program, because I'm pretty much sure about the industry intake over here, pretty much sure about the market analysis that is happening, but I don't want to take risk of 1 year work permit. That's why I'm opting for the
There are options. If you're okay with international small campuses, there is Algonquin College. They have an IBM program. I will check in with Fleming if we have. If you can just share your number, I will have Sandeep you today, and we can take it forward. Okay.
Sure.
So
sure.
There will be some options. IBM, I think there might be some options. Supply chain is a very popular program and will be a bit of a pain, but let me talk, let me talk to my colleagues here and see if we can. Yeah. So are you in a Facebook group? How did you get the contact details?
I do have his Sandeep's number, and I'm part of 1 to 2 WhatsApp groups as well. I'm not sure about the Facebook groups. Yeah.
That is nice. Yeah. But did you apply through CIP or no?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Yeah, so I've just given, if this is the first time for other people, I've shared our WhatsApp group link and Facebook group link. And yeah, you can ping me your number. I will also try to connect with you if there's any update today regarding the programs. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Can you DM me your number? Am I here? You can just
yeah,
DM on the Zoom.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Where are you from in Hyderabad, Gitanjali? Which part?
I live in Kompally.
Kompally. That's a nice place to live. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, Hyderabad has changed a lot. I was there. I had a huge gap. I didn't really travel much after 2016, after I left my job with Mohawk. I was there only in 2019, just a short time. And after the COVID, I traveled twice to spend time with my parents. And
I kind of missing Hyderabad right now. With all
we
the
will always
updates
have
with all the updates IT minister is posting, I kind of started missing Hyderabad.
We will always miss this. Unfortunately, we live in two worlds. One world is where we were born and brought up, and the second world is where we live now. So we are always in between. We live in a matrix. Our parents there, and I just, I was in India in October and November and December. October last week, I spent time with my parents, and then I came back. My mother-in-law was here, so I went back to India again to spend time with my parents. And I've been here, I think, probably since April, 1 month, and I'm finding it so difficult to sit. I mean, I want to go back to India and also travel to other countries where we have offices, but now that the borders are open, like we are having projects in Dubai. We have an office just opened in Nepal. We are planning in Colombia. So London, so many things you can't, but family, kids, a lot of things, limitations out here. Yeah, unfortunately. So nice talking to you, Aman, and
I
I'll
agree.
have
Thank you.
Sandeep connect with you.
Sure.
So I think there should be Algonquin, there should be an option for IBM for September. Supply chain, I'm here. I'll be talking to Brian, who is the campus director in Fleming. I'll see if it is open. And if yes,
Okay.
I will have Sandeep connect with you, or I will call you. If not, then we will still have IBM. I think we should be able to have it. Okay.
Okay.
Let me
Actually, I would
just,
like to put one more word with you. So the kind of profile I'm having, is there any other alternative apart from choosing the second program?
unless you have an employer who is willing to support you in the, it will be difficult.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. So just give me a second. I'm just putting a note to Sandeep. Yeah. So if you have an employer willing to support you, then things will be pretty much easy with a 1-year program. But again, yes, but it will be a bit of a pain.
Challenge.
So, yeah, not worth the risk because IRCC is not consistent. We don't really know what is happening with IRCC, what draws will happen. And again, we have this targeted, possible change in the express entry where there'll be targeted draws and the CRS might go up. So always play safe. I did take 2 programs when I studied. I did a two year. I studied for 2 years and I went for a 3-year postgraduate work permit. Peace of mind. I know eventually we will get it. There is no rush, and so I just wanted to play safe. I came with my wife and 2 kids, so I just didn't want to take any risk.
Sure. Noted. Yeah. Thank you. Nice talking to you.
You're welcome. Nice talking to you as well. Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Sir?
Yeah, or just hold on. Ojas. Let me just talk to the other people who are also waiting. You can connect with Rahul, Ojas, but Ojas?
Yes, sir. So I have a friend who's now in Canada.
Okay.
He's working. He's now in
Okay.
2 jobs. One marketing, other as a coffee shop manager. He told I am getting PR on the basis of my coffee shop job. How is possible? But he's working as a marketing guy, right? That's the NOC job, right?
So you are so worried, Ojas. Don't stress. There are different job classifications. Beta, a supervisor in a coffee shop will also be a qualified job or an assistant manager.
So, yes,
okay.
Sir.
So
yes,
PR is not an issue. See here, don't worry about the PR part. Focus on getting a job, plan things, work on your English. The rest will follow.
Yes, sir. Sure, sir. I'll give you my answer. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Yeah. So, yeah, for Madhavi here, Madhavi, this session usually we do it for study and all the other visa categories. For immigration, I would advise to email info@cipimmigration.com and set up a meeting. Okay, with our immigration team, we have Alex and our CIC, who is the manager of our immigration team. So if you have any questions, you can reach out. But since you've been waiting, I'll talk to you as well. Madhavi, yes, please.
Yeah.
You are in Toronto and you have questions for immigration, right?
Yes. Hi, sir. Actually, my cousin Sidhu from Montreal, he gave you a reference.
Your Sidhu's, that's nice. Okay, tell me.
Yeah. Actually, I came as a student here in 2020 January. I completed my post-graduation in Manohar College, Montreal. And currently I'm working for Loblaw. I have a 4 years experience from India. but the thing is, when I was coming as a student, I kept all the experience letters and all. But the thing is, I don't have the pay stubs from the first two companies. Like first company is almost closed. Like the management is changed. I don't know. I can again I can provide the experience letters, but the pay stubs I can't. So I'm just worrying if to create any problem if I drop the PR with the that experience.
Do you have the bank statements of your salary?
Yeah, I do have the statements. I can provide the statements.
Then that should be fine. So in case you are unable to provide a reference letter from your current employer, okay, what you could do is you can provide the job offer, right? Salary, bank statements, what you received, and you can also take reference letters from your colleagues who worked at the same time when you were working, and that should be sufficient.
Like usually, will they ask the pay stubs from the last company, sir? It's because it's almost
Yes.
like 2015 is my first company.
If you have, yes, usually, it is your responsibility to submit these documents. If you don't have, don't panic. Okay.
Yeah, sir.
It should be
Because I
fine.
mentioned, because I'm just worried because I mentioned those all the details while I'm applying for the student. So I don't want to mess up with the profile. Some people saying that if you change the profile, if you don't mention the details, it will again create the problem for the express entry.
No, if
Uh,
you mentioned all this in your study visa application, the only thing missing is your pay stubs, which you, for some reason,
Correct.
you do not have it, but you have other means. You have your income tax reports, you have your bank statements where you received your salary, you have your job joining letter, right? Job offer and joining, and you have your colleagues who worked with you. They can also give reference that they worked during this time, and they can provide a clarification as to your job and what you have done. So it should be fine, Matthew.
Okay, okay. That means although they are not working with that company right now, they moved on and still they
Yeah,
can
because they
provide the.
work, they were your colleagues, so you can definitely do that.
Okay, okay. Okay, sir.
Okay.
References I can provide, but yeah. Maybe I'll connect with the immigration team because
Sure.
I have so many confusions in my brain, so I don't want to mess my application. So that's where I asked, like I was looking for some good reference, so they gave me this. Maybe I'll connect with
Okay.
the immigration team.
Sure, please connect and we'll be happy to help you. Okay.
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Mama. Take care. Guys,
Yeah.
I just give me 1 minute. I'll share you the York University video, and I just have somebody knocking here at the door. Algonquin College, a good college in Ottawa, just a short video about Algonquin College. So that is Algonquin College. Yeah. So
Hi Gautham, Manohar here.
yeah, Hanuman.
You're not audible, Gautham.
Yes, Manohar, please.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Manohar.
I contacted CIP, like last year when I was in tremendous, confusions and all those states when my college rep, they haven't given me any update on my application, but later they gave me that and I came in the month of May and I completed my education PGWP. So I completed my education like last week, I guess. So can I work or no? I mean, like I work in Costco as a food court assistant. It's been an year over there, but
Where
as
are you, Manohar?
I'm in Mississauga right now.
You're working in Mississauga Costco.
Yeah.
So maybe some of our many students might actually come there. Many people from our CFP group might be there. So, right.
Sure.
So you already, which city in India are you from, Manohar? Or
I'm from
originally?
Hyderabad, Gautham.
You're Telugu. Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Manohar, if you have successfully completed your studies, you have received your course completion letter.
So that's
right?
what the problem. Like I haven't
So
received
you are no
my
longer in.
I haven't received it.
You have not. When did you graduate? When did you finish your exams?
Just 3 days back, Gautam. I just received
that's
my
fine.
grades, not officially from the, I mean, like not in the transcripts, but just they'll put it in a link so that my grades
A
are
couple of
visible.
weeks until you get your course completion letter is fine. But after that, you will have to submit your PGWP application and then start working.
Oh, okay. Because, for that reason, I was like, it's been just 2 days. I was not working and sitting home at idly because that is not good at all. Like, I'm all day bored up. So I just wanted to have a, just quick chat. It's been
It's
like,
okay. Usually there's a window time where IRCC, they're okay with that. A couple of weeks until you get your course completion letter, your transcript is okay, and that should be fine.
like, my friends, some of the friends were like, okay, no, if we work, IRCC is going to take us out of Canada, deport, and all that stuff. So I said, no, it won't be like that. But so I even
you
texted
have
him.
not really received your course completion letter transcript. So a couple of weeks is still fine until you receive it.
Sure. Thank you, Gautam. So this was my this was my question, and that's it. So another
Should be fine. Don't worry.
Yes. So if any of the CIP students might need reference in Costco or any other workplace, I do have some good vibes in that organization where I work.
That is very nice. Manohar, can you give me your number, Manohar? That would really be helpful. We have students.
Yeah, not a problem. I got so much help
Costco is a
from
nice
you
place to work.
Yes,
you're
yes.
welcome.
And
Thank you.
they can give you some good bucks to survive here. I can say that. I'm really happy with the place I work with, and the atmosphere and the ambience and the managers, they're really pretty good. So I just want to refer everyone. I already have many of my friends in Costco, like 6 to 7 members. I just took them in. So I just know how it feels. So I just want to give some opportunity to anyone who wants it.
Okay. Yeah, if there is any opportunity in Costco in North York, we have one student, Shubham, very nice guy. He's from Mumbai and he's studying his MBA in Niagara University and he was actually looking for jobs. So, yeah, Gitanjali, sorry, just
the hiring for Costco starts in the next week itself. So it's better to let them know to apply and online and they'll get it for sure. I can say that.
Yeah, okay. Let me just connect with him today. And can I have your number, Manohar?
Sure, I'm going to text it in the Dropbox.
Send me a direct message in the Dropbox. And
sure.
That is good. What did you study, Manohar?
Data Analytics for Business from St. Clair College.
It's a 2-year program. It's a good program.
Yeah,
That's nice. Yeah, I was just talking to Vinay, my good colleague from St. Clair, a couple of, I think last week I was talking to him. And I think Alex Wu from St. Clair is actually here in the conference as well.
I'm in the St. Clair Mississauga campus.
Okay.
The quite up, the exact beside to Lambton.
I know that.
Both two colleges like side by side. Yeah. I just texted you my number, Gautham. Anytime, I'll be really helpful. I know
Thank
how a
you very
student is.
much.
They're like, new to Canada and all that stuff. So I'll be happy to help them in whatever way I can.
That is very, very helpful. I will connect with Shubham now after the meeting, and I will have him call you, and would really appreciate if you can help him.
Sure, Gautham, not a problem.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Gautham. Have a good day.
You too. Take care. Manohar, you have our what? If you can join this WhatsApp group, you can always post your queries. Just remind me that you are Manohar, but I'll save your number. Okay.
Yes. I've been in contact with the Canada team and the Hyderabad team, and I'm even referring some of my, the guys who stay at my home to CIP at Begumpet, I guess. That's the last address I know.
Uh-huh.
And there was one guy, I'm seriously sorry that I couldn't remember. Anil, I guess. Anil it is. I guess so.
Anil is the director of our India.
I guess so. Yeah, I talked to that one. So I referred many. They might go and talk to. That's good. I love the way you people treat students without any objections or like questions. How many ever questions they might ask, you answer it very reasonably, fairly, and calmly. So that's what I like it. So that's the reason.
Thank you.
I even
Thank you,
seen your
Manohar.
cruise parties last time, I guess. But I don't have the opportunity to join there because I'm not a CIP.
You can. We are actually doing this cruise party again today. This month. So 26th of May, we are doing the cruise party in Toronto. This is Friday, 12 p.m. on 26th of May. If you'd like, we will post the registration for non-CIP students exception, but and you will be an exception. So if you are there, please register. If you are off on that day, you're welcome to join. Okay.
Thanks, Gautham. It would be an honor to join you people and have quite good discussions over there.
Sure. Take care, Manohar.
Sure, Gautham. Thank you. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, Gautham.
Yes. Good morning.
Hi, Gautham. This is Sai from Hyderabad.
Yes, Sai.
Hi. So we are presently not outside Canada, and we would like to immigrate to Canada. I think all our options have exhausted. I'm with a family of 4. So my age is around 38, and my wife's age is around 35. So recently,
how did you get her details?
Yeah, one of my
Please go ahead. You were
relatives.
coming there.
Yes, one of my relatives, Sureka, she has traveled to Canada. So a couple of months back, and her husband also traveled to Canada on open work permit. She has gone to this Loyalist college, which you have recommended, and she has given these details and the link. So this is the first time I'm joining your Zoom link. I have tried 2-3 years back during the COVID time, and I got a express entry score of around 412, like that. I had to give IELTS back one more time. I had got a score of around 7.5, just missing 0.5 for that 877 score. So I didn't give it back then because the maximum score it was going to somewhere around 455, which is not enough for express entry. So after having a detailed discussion with my relative, she suggested the same route of her, like going through the education, and we are willing to go through this route.
Okay, so for this, we have many adult students, and sorry, I didn't put a note on your name. What is your name? What's my parent? Sai, right? Okay, hello, Sai. So we have many adult students. We even have people 40 plus also approved.
Okay. Actually, we are trying to make my wife as the primary applicant, wife as a student, so that my present work conditions won't get disturbed, and I can go there in open permit and work CHMO on JPSC. That's the present scenario we are looking
in
at.
fact, we have many people who do it. In fact, I am 48 now. When I studied I came to Canada, I moved to Canada on a study visa. when I was 38 exactly,
Okay.
10 years ago, 10 plus years
Okay.
ago. So possible, but older the person, higher is the risk of visa refusal. Academics are very important.
Absolutely.
Consistent work experience is very important. These three criteria are very important. So
Okay.
how
Are
about
we
your
talking about? Are we talking about?
wife?
Hello.
Yes, yes. Please go on.
Yeah. Are we talking about my wife as a student, or are we talking about
Yes.
me as a?
No, your wife as a student. So whoever the person is, older the person, higher is the risk.
Okay.
Second, it is important that visa officers will look at academics, even though the person studied like 10, 15 years ago. Academics are still important.
Okay, she has done her education, her bachelor's and then MBA. Then she has work experience of 6.5 years in India with some good
MBA is a
institution.
pain.
HSBC. Sorry?
MBA is a pain. MBA
MBA
is a
is a
big
pain.
pain.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So when a person is
So,
already highly educated, it actually dilutes the reasons why they want to study. Let me just show you. So GCMS notes, I'm not sure if you remember. GCMS notes is basically the visa data entry the visa officer puts into the system. So I just want to share you a GCMS notes here, so that you will understand the risk. We have many people with masters approved, many people approved with masters, but it is unfortunately a higher risk of visa refusal. So I'll just share you this screenshot. Are you able to see, or shall I increase the size? Yeah.
yes, I am able to.
Can you read it, please? If you don't mind, can you read it loud, please?
Yeah, right from the starting.
Yes, please.
Review of all information before me, including client's previous employment and education history. Client is requesting SP to attend financial services at Saskatchewan Polytechnic College. Client holds a MBA from New Horizon College of Engineering. Considering applicant's extensive education, it is not evident why the applicant would study this program at such great expense, considering applicant already possesses a higher level of qualification in addition to an extensive career history. The applicant has failed to satisfy me that pursuing the selected program study is reasonable given the high cost of international study in Canada when weighed against the potential career or employment benefits after completion and the local options available for similar studies. Based on the information available at the time of assessment, I am not satisfied with the applicant's proposed educational path. Makes sense, and as such that pursuing studies in Canada reasonable at this time. Given the aforementioned, I am not satisfied on the balance that PM is okay. Application refused. Okay.
So unfortunately, sometimes this happens.
Okay. But this New Horizon College of Engineering is somewhere outside Canada?
And this is basically an applicant who studied MBA from this college in Hyderabad.
Ah, okay. 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 So how we should
But we
tackle
have
this
many
then?
people approved, but again, it's a higher risk when you have an
Okay.
MBA. So what is your wife's current
Okay.
job?
My wife is working as a HR. From around past 2 years, there was also some gap in her work because of kids' birth and all that. So in India, when we were in India back before 2016, presently we are in Kuwait. So before
You're in
2016, when she was working in Hyderabad, yes, presently we are in Kuwait. Before 2016, when she was working in Hyderabad, she has almost 6.5 years experience. After coming to Kuwait, she has some around 3 years of experience. But she doesn't have a bank account. She has been receiving salary, but I don't know how to show that because there is pay stubs are available, but the offer letter is available, the experience certificate is available. But here, in Kuwait, without a valid visa, also you can work. On a dependent visa, you can work illegally against the rules. So whether that will be valid or not valid, I'm not very sure.
I'm sorry, I was just looking at the news which was shared. Unfortunately, at the Texas Mall yesterday, a Telugu girl who was working in the US, international student, and was also shot in this Texas shooting yesterday. It's so sad to see this in the US happening every day. But getting back, salary, job has to be official. The salary has to be official. So usually, so where is your wife work? She working in Qatar or in Kuwait or in
working in Kuwait? Working in Kuwait.
So does she have a work visa?
She doesn't have a work visa presently.
So that is difficult, right? Because when you're applying for all this in future, a lot of people might not explain you, but the visa officers, when you're applying for your PR, you're claiming this work experience, and they will ask you on what work authorization you are working. So when did she start working in Kuwait?
She
and
has
how long?
she has changed 2 organizations actually. At one workplace, she has already quit, and that was some 2-3 years before. She has worked around 1 year over there. We can get an experience certificate, but definitely it will be on a dependent visa. There won't be work authorization for that. Presently, she is working from the past 1 year with the present workplace. This visa is going to she's going to get workplace authorization within a month or so. So I'm not sure. She's been working for the past 1 year, but authorization will be received now. I'm not sure if they'll verify the dates and say, okay, you received 1 year later. This can't be
Yes, they will.
considered.
But again, you can explain. I was on a dependent, and it is your choice. But unfortunately, again, as I mentioned, just to give you a short update, an understanding, your work experience is very important. Consistent work experience is very important, and academics are very important. So, what is your wife's bachelor stream and percentage? You did mention that she has an MBA, but bachelor's is important. So, what is her bachelor stream and percentage?
Hi, my name is Sirisha. So I'm Sai's
Hello,
wife.
Sirisha.
Hi. So I graduated from St. Francis College, Begumpet. So I graduated in life sciences, BSc Life Sciences, microbiology,
and percentage?
biochemistry, and chemistry. 74%.
74%. Okay.
Yes, and my MBA was around 65% or something.
That's good, Amma.
So my
I
majors
just- I
is
think-
HR and minors was marketing. I was working for Deloitte for about 4.5 years in Hyderabad, and then I had to take career break because of children and stuff. And then I pursued my profession as a HR itself.
That's good. So, given that you already have a degree in MBA with HR, you could look into. We had students who were approved for project management, but again, as I mentioned, MBA is MBA. You already have a master's degree, and sometimes the visa officers might not be convinced that your MBA, studying project management help you with your career prospects. That is under future plans. That is one, and second, program wise, I think there's not really much choice. If you had not done your MBA major in HR, we could have done postgraduate in HR, but very limited career options here. And second, consistent work experience. You lack consistent work experience, but it's still okay. At this current time, you're working. So sometimes, I don't want to generalize or make a decision because I've seen so many exceptions with IRCC that I never say that a person's visa will be refused. I always say there's a high risk of refusal. But I've seen so many exceptions. We actually had a girl from Kuwait, a relative applied through us, cousin applied through us, and this lady, she actually had 46% in her bachelor's, and she applied for IBM from Niagara College, Toronto campus, and I was 46%, and she was approved visa. So, and she applied from Kuwait. There's no logic, but still she got the visa.
Okay. So, what about this idea as to if I go for college studies, would it be possible? I'm 37 years old, exactly speaking. As of
I
now,
came on
December
38, and
2000.
recently, if you see our face, if you join our Facebook group, you will see many adult students. We recently had chartered accountant lady. She was 42 or 43 years also approved. But like as I said, older the person, higher is the risk of visa refusal.
So, can we try for both, and whoever gets it goes ahead? You suggest that, or what exactly
No, it
is your
doesn't make
suggestion in this
sense to do
case?
that. So first is, what is your current job, Andy? Sai?
I'm working as a corporate banker. My complete career is in banking. This was another question of mine as to how bad is banking in Toronto, and how difficult would it be to get a job if she goes as a student. Okay, keeping that aside, I have completed my BTech from Hyderabad. And after completing BTech in 2007, up to 2009, I've completed my PGDM. Now, I'm not sure if that would be considered as an MBA or not. When we filed it with West said that it's two or more degrees. So I fell in that category. He did not consider it as a pure MBA or a
Yeah.
master's.
So getting back to, Sai, getting back to your job for adult students, unfortunately, Canadian experience has a lot of weightage when you come when you are looking into your higher end jobs, right? For young students who recently graduated, a couple of years, we have hundreds of students who are working in financial institutions, banks, no issues. But again, when you already have reached a senior position, that is where it is point, because you are coming without Canadian work experience, and you will have to start your career again. I wouldn't say zero. Your experience does give a lot of weightage, but still you would not get senior positions.
Yes, of course. I've heard of that. I have a total 14 years experience in banking, corporate banking,
Yes.
especially corporate lending. Apart from that, in the last 3-4 years, I have been into digital transformation as a product owner, and I've completed last year during the pandemic time. I've
You
completed
don't have
artificial
an
intelligence
MBA,
for
right?
leaders. I have a PG DBM, which is equivalent to MBA in Hyderabad, but internationally it is
PGDM
not
in what?
recognized as MBA.
What is your major?
Postgraduate diploma in business management.
So you already have a business management as well.
Yeah,
But
I
you don't
have
have
this.
an MBA in finance.
On the certificate it says equivalent to MBA, but Canada doesn't recognize it as an MBA. Maybe that's a positive point over for me. If they don't
And your
recognize it
wife
as an MBA,
also, okay,
she
your
has an
wife
MBA.
also,
She's
and
from a
in the West, you
university.
got her West. Yeah, you got
Yeah, I
her
got
West
her
and
West,
everything done.
but still, for her also, it's considered. It falls under the 2 or more degrees. It's not considered as a pure MBA masters, because
So why
I
did you
heard
do
that.
all this? So did you get, did you go for any local consultants there in Hyderabad or in Kuwait?
No. I didn't go to any consultant. This
Or
was
for
back
PR, West and
way
all
back
this?
in way back in some 2019, I think. At that time, my age was better and my score was better. So we have gone through that WES and IELTS and all that we have given. But after that, it got delayed, and the score started reducing more and more.
Should have checked in
Even the
first
cutoff was
before
better.
doing the you should have checked in first before doing the West and all thing. Does it make sense to put your time and effort in all that?
Yeah. Correct.
Because the more information you give, sometimes it's more trouble.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me connect you with this Zoom link. If you can share your phone number, I will have Anil from my India team connect with you. And you can have both your wife as a primary applicant or you as a primary applicant. And unfortunately, in both your cases, there's a lot of luck required here.
Yeah. So what I was thinking is, one point, I have posted my number in the chat. Like last 4-5 years, I've been into this digital transformation, and I've been working with banking related projects and products. I've been continuously in this. I'm also into open banking and Last year, I've completed the CI for Leaders program. It's a program for you from a US university, 6 months program. Now, there are some courses in this Loyalist College, like financial technology and data analytics, and some other courses are also there where artificial intelligence is also dealt. So, is it beneficial for me to say that I want to shift into that
For
field
adult students,
with banking as my base?
see, for adult students, Sai, it is good to look for options, provinces where you have provincial nomination opportunities, right? Coming to a college in Ontario might be only, option to step in, and then you might have to move in. But if you have an opportunity, it's good for you to look into provinces, study in provinces where they have this PNP. We actually had, I was just talking a couple of days ago, and I wanted to do this Saturday. I wanted to do an Instagram with him. Mahesh is 37 years, 36 or 37 years. He studied in University of Winnipeg Pays, predictive analytics. He's in IT, and he got a job, and he already got his PR. So he graduated in September, in August, and then he got a job in IT in his domain, and he got his provincial nomination in about 3 months. I think it took him about 3 months to get his provincial nomination, 3 or 4 months. And last week he received his confirmation of permanent residence. So look into those provinces, not Ontario as a priority. Take your time and connect during the daytime with Anil from India. And he will also, I'll put a short note to him, and we'll take it forward. It's tough, to be honest, but again, as I said, I never say impossible. So
it's tough to get the college visa with respect to education. That's the point, right? You're putting forward.
It's just because you guys already have MBA and also PGDM multiple, so the visa officer might not be convinced that studying in Canada makes sense for you guys, right? So from that perspective, it is tricky. But again, as I said, I've seen so many exceptions, and if you're interested to invest, study, and get a Canadian education credentials and work towards your PR, the government of Canada is giving an official pathway. So give it a try. So
Are you also into this? Are you also into this part where you can buy some business over there?
No time for that, to be honest. Business immigration. I'm struggling every day with what I am. There are opportunities, but again, IRCC will look at your prior business experience. Do you have any experience managing business?
Yes. Okay.
Right. If not, then it's going to be a bit tough. And buying a business here again, just for the intention of PR, it's a huge investment. You're looking at, $500,000 or $1 million. Right. It doesn't happen even for a small scale company like us. Having 6 to 8 employees in Canada is already costing me almost $250,000 to $300,000 just to manage what we are doing. Okay. So please connect with Anil sir during the daytime, and we'll have more. Okay, I've just put a note to him.
Okay, right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome. Nice talking.
Nice talking to you.
Rushi and Sukhchen, one of you, please.
Hi, sir.
Yeah, Sukhchen, if you don't mind, talk to Rushi. Yeah.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Yeah, Rushi, yes, please, Betty.
Yes, sir. We actually spoke on last Friday about changing.
Okay, you're Rushi. Okay, yes, please tell me.
So I just wanted to take a follow up about that. That you told me that you will let me know by Monday if there's
You are
something
the
possible
Fanshawe student who dropped out, right? And he's looking for programs for May intake.
Yes, sir. Actually, I haven't dropped out yet because I need to show an offer letter so I can take a withdrawal.
Yes, so that is, all you are looking at the big Humber and those courses. At late stage, it is very difficult to find good courses, right?
Yeah.
Seneca, what was the course you're planning in Seneca?
Yeah, it was supply chain management.
It was, you will not find those courses.
Okay.
I checked in, sent a message, but supply chain, those programs will be difficult. They might be generic programs like IBM or those programs, but supply chain will be tough.
Okay. Okay.
You are in aerospace, right? In
Yes, sir.
which program did you have?
It's applied aerospace manufacturing.
Yeah, applied. I did send a message to my team to check in, but unfortunately, Naresh, can you log into Seneca?
Sorry?
I'm just talking to my team member, Naresh or Abhinav.
Sir.
Abhinav has just left, right? Yeah, Naresh. Hello, Naresh.
Hi, sir.
Yeah, can you log into Seneca and see the main take, please?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Rishi, let Naresh check in once again, and meanwhile I'll
sure.
talk to Sukhchen. Okay, Sukhchen.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello, Sukhchen.
Yeah. So I want to know about my wife's spouse visa. I want to apply it for.
आप कहाँ से हो बेटा, सुखचैन?
Sir,
पंजाब में
I'm
कहाँ से हो आप?
from India, Punjab, Ludhiana district.
लुधियाना से आप. ओके, हमने अभी लुधियाना में ऑफिस ओपन किया, बट लाइसेंस का वेट कर रहे हैं. डुगरी में ऑफिस है, जहाँ पे बर्गर किंग और मैकडॉनल्ड, वहाँ पे कॉफी शॉप है ना. आई डोंट रिमेम्बर द होटल, वहाँ पे 3rd फ्लोर पे अपना ऑफिस है. I will connect you with Satinder from my team. Satinder is from Ludhiana, but he is working in our Chandigarh office now for the time being, जब तक Ludhiana का set नहीं होता. Very nice person. So, Sukhchen, 3 things very important, Sukhchen. One, visa officer जो है, they look at your relationship. आपको शादी आके कितने साल हुआ है, right?
Sir,
शादी
almost 2
okay
years.
है.
Almost 2
That
years.
is very good. And आपका शादी था, arranged marriage था, law marriage था? Arranged marriage. Normal शादी हुआ जैसे गुरुद्वारा में, उसके बाद रिसेप्शन और ये सब?
नहीं सर, हमारा प्रॉपर हुआ था. वीडियो वगैरह है हमारे पास. लॉकडाउन में हुआ था, इसलिए वी डोंट हैव अ मच लाइक क्राउड वी से.
Okay.
Almost we have, but we
और
almost have 100 peoples. 100 peoples almost.
100 people. और अभी बच्चे हैं आपके, फैमिली है सुखचैन?
No sir.
No, right. Okay, so that is the first thing. Relationship is important. Second, so second is I would say finances are very important. So first is relationship, second is the finances. So aapka, what is happening with your finances?
So about finances, we have, my mother is running his own beauty parlor. My father has his own shop, and he also worked at tailor.
आपका age क्या है सुखचैन?
My sir, 25.
Sorry?
25.
25. बेटा आपका, see, when you are an adult, when you're already married, your financials are important, and then your parents.
Okay. Now, sir, I am in Canada, and I'm recently got a one of my friends, Shravya, who is already applied from you, and
Okay, you're already here. आपको तो क्या कर?
Yeah.
हाँ, okay. What? So आपका visa किसके लिए? आपके लिए spouse open work permit क्या आपकी wife के लिए?
Yeah, wife के लिए, sir.
That is nice. Okay, but आप कब आए सुखचैन?
So I'm on 18th of previous month.
Previous में कैसा लगा आपको?
Sir,
Canada पे.
I can't explain in words.
Right?
Yeah.
You're happy to be here?
Yeah, it's like that. First of all,
Dream come true, right? पंजाब में तो पूरा Canada बचपन से होता है कि Canada जाना है.
Yeah, sir.
That's nice. Where are you enrolled, Sukhchैn? Which college and program?
Durham College, sir. Oshawa campus.
Durham College. But that's nice. And which program?
Data analytics.
That's a very good program. That's nice. Yeah, sure. Can you share me your number? I will have 2 people coordinate the application. Okay. One is यहाँ पे local contact जो है शिवानी जी, just in case you have an emergency, and Satinder from our He's from Ludhiana, and he will also be there to assist with the process. And I'm here every day in the Zoom unless I'm traveling or I'm in some business meetings.
Yes, sir. Please check if you received my number.
Yes, yeah. So we charge $500 plus taxes, and
Okay.
in all, like I previously worked in Conestoga College. I was the head of South Asia in Manohar College, and
Okay.
whatever aaj tak pichle saal, I think we have done almost about 250 plus spouse open work permit
Yes,
approvals.
sir.
Usually
That's why
first time,
my friend told me about you. That's why I'm connected.
yeah. So usually जो है 70 to 80% first time approve होते हैं. Sometimes there
Okay.
is no logic in what IRCC is doing. So sometimes they might refuse, but we will resubmit without taking any money. So up
Okay.
to 3 times we will do it. We will keep trying it so that you will get it. But it's usually 70 to 80%. If the relationship is good, everything is good, should be approved. So मैं आपको शिवानी जी का नंबर भी देता हूँ, but I will ask her to connect with you today and
Okay.
connect you
Sir,
with
today I
Satinder.
have classes. Can you please told him to connect
Tomorrow.
with me tomorrow after 10 o'clock anytime?
Sure. मैं आपको सुखचैन from Ludhiana. Yeah, traffic in Ludhiana में. Sukhchand.
ये तो ऐसा.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I was stuck there. जितनी बार मैं गया लुधियाना उतने बार पूरा ये मार्केट के रोड पे जहाँ पे इतना ट्रैफिक
कार
होता है
पे
कि you just
जैसा
cannot.
जब हम सब कार पे जाते हैं तो ऐसा ही होता है अक्सर. इसलिए मैं ज्यादा बाइक
Wow.
प्रेफर करता हूँ लुधियाना जाने के लिए. कहीं से भी निकाल लो.
Yeah, I'm just putting some notes to Shivani ji.
Okay.
ओके मैं सतिंदर का भी नंबर देता हूँ. वेरी नाइस पर्सन. मैं लुधियाना में जब गया था तो उनके घर भी गया था. Yeah, so this is Satinder's number. Sukhchand. मैं आपको
Sir, I
यहाँ पे
did not get
Zoom
any
में.
number.
Yeah, can you see it, Satinder?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I will have Shivani connect with you tomorrow, and then we'll coordinate with
Okay.
Satinder.
Sir, they are connecting me from India, right?
No, Shivani ji is in Toronto.
Okay.
Okay. Satinder
Okay.
is in India, but Shivani ji is from Toronto, and I'm from Toronto, GTA, Cambridge में रहता हूँ मैं.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
They
ठीक है.
can contact me after 10 a.m. anytime. I'm free after that.
After 10 a.m. tomorrow, right? Okay.
Yeah.
ठीक है. I will have Shivani ji connect with you tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, take care.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Just give me a second. Naresh, you shared me the programs, right?
Yes, sir.
Where did you share me, Naresh? Yeah.
Sir, I shared in Skype, sir.
So in the portal, what we see is these are the programs which are open. Business analytics, chronic disease management, coronary care nursing, financial planning, global hospitality, global business management, global hospitality, international business management, marketing management, mental health, nursing leadership, project management, information technology, project management, environment. Rishi, does any of these programs make sense better?
So I don't think so, because I've graduated in mechanical. So even if I take environmental, it doesn't make sense, I guess.
It's not a job oriented, unfortunately. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So, and you are enrolled in what you are enrolled in a 2-year program or a 1-year program?
No, sir. It's actually 2 degree certificates. I've got into 1+1 degree.
It doesn't matter. It's not mandatory that you do the second program there
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
You can
At the same
always switch it.
college, yeah.
So
I
what
can
was the
switch
first
to-
program?
It's aerospace manufacturing, and then second one is supply chain management.
Yeah, I think you will have to struggle with aerospace
Yeah.
manufacturing.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's the only option I got.
Yes. Let me know if you are interested in Toronto for supply chain, in Toronto,
For
in
the
Toronto
next intake.
colleges.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure, sure thing. Thank you so much.
So, but again, they're already closing for January intake. If you're planning to January, we'll have to do it fast, Rishi.
Okay. So is it possible if I complete my aerospace and I graduate in December, and then I'll opt for May intake?
Yes, you can take a break, but again, some programs you'll have to check in which programs
Yeah,
are
it's
available for
at that
May.
intake.
Yes.
So can I work in between?
Yes, you can work in between. Can you just give me a second, please?
Sure.
Can you text me once again, Rishi? Can you just send me a text message to my number? Rishi, can you please give me my telephone, please? Yeah. No, that the one with the cover. Yeah, I think that's the one.
We are 26 minutes in.
Okay, we'll have to leave now. Okay. Naresh, can you have Sandeep join the Zoom, please? I'll have to leave now.
Okay, sir. Yes,
Sir.
Yes, Ojas.
Sir, one last query, sir. So actually, my
Okay.
study visa expires on September 30. So
September
23, 30 this year.
Oh, that's fine. It's okay.
So can I apply in between the new college?
Yes, we can.
We can apply, right? Okay, sir.
We can apply. Yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. You're
Yes, sir.
welcome. Take care. Rishi.
Yes, I take.
When is the deadline to drop, Rishi?
It's by this weekend, sir.
And you only want Seneca and Humber, right?
Yeah, if I get into that, or any other college also works in Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
Because I guess George Brown has late entry admissions open till 18th, I guess.
For international students, usually the first week is the deadline to drop and register. End of first week.
Oh, okay.
Sir?
Yes, Naresh.
Sir, Sandeep will join within 5 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, so very interesting. What did you study for aerospace, Rishi?
Actually, I did mechanical degree in bachelor's.
Mechanical degree in bachelor's. Okay.
Yes.
And you, but there were so many programs. Conestoga had some programs in mechanical. Any reason? Like why aerospace you went in?
Actually, I did my majors in manufacturing and mechanical. That's why I opted for manufacturing, aerospace manufacturing.
Okay, because their general Conestoga College has about 6 streams for manufacturing, mechanical, welding, mechatronics, design, integration, pretty good. But again, they are 2 peer programs. Obviously, you're not interested in a mechanical career.
Yeah, sure. If it's available at this moment, then I can opt for mechanical background also.
1 year programs will be difficult.
Yeah.
I can talk to Conestoga has some good programs, but again, I'm not sure if you'd be interested in Waterloo. You're in London, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how the dean will take it if I ask him, the vice president, if I ask him that there's a student who is in Fanshawe, wants to drop and wants to come for Conestoga. They don't really like people jumping from one college to another college because there's so much of work there. And finally, when the person comes in and drops, it's not good.
Yeah.
ठीक है, Rushi. Let me see what can be done.
Okay.
Okay.
No problem.
Yeah. If not, then study one program and the next program के लिए we'll connect. Okay.
Yeah. Sure. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Take care.
Take care, sir. Bye-bye.
Bye. Who is iPhone?
Good morning, Gautham. I'm Noor.
Good morning.
I
Yes,
have
good.
a simple question wherein I'll be eligible for PR this August, and I'm doing my WES. So back in India, I have a master's in MCA, but I didn't include my master's while applying for my study